What's up, you turkeys? Today we're making chicken soup for the millennial soul.
We're making stock from scratch and bread from scratch. No, not bread from scratch.
I'm not making bread from scratch.
Bread from scratch.
Look at chicken soup.
Bread from scratch.
My goal is to find one meal that is easy to do that I can do every week.
The first thing you're going to want to do is draw your chicken a bath.
I've drawn you a bath. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, baths are so gross. And that's partly because all of your bodily fluids, the grease, the oil, they're all marinating within themselves, creating a kind of funk or soup.
I guess I'll just take a shower.
And the chicken's gonna be no different. We're gonna slow cook it in hot broth with a bunch of veggies for as long as we can. The longer, the better.
It's gonna suck that flavor right out of it. It's gonna become super tender. So when you take that carcass out, more.
What are we gonna do now? We wanna get this on the stove. How long?
As long as possible. Get it hot. We got some carrots, onion,
That's how you dice.
mushies, garlic, celery. What do you like most about celery?
I like the sound it makes when you crunch it. See that? They actually use that sound effect for broken bones in video games. That's what I hear on the street. Or on the net. That's what I hear on the net. This is kind of your flavor foundation. Think of it as your foundation of flavors. All right?
All right, I'm gonna get everything seasoned up here in our pan with a little salt and pepper, give it a flip, and add a little chicken gravy in there. That's from our roast chicken episode. If you haven't checked out that one, you should. It's an absolute whopper. A little bit of water for moisture, and we gotta check on the soup at this point. So you just wanna give it a check. Just pop the lid there and give it a little look-see. Looks pretty good. Give it another check. Looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty good. Maybe just check it out a little bit more. Looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, so you want to make sure that your chicken bones are falling off the bone, literally. That's how you know everything's done. So you take the carcass, pull it out. There's a ton of good meat on there, so make sure you don't throw anything out. This is kind of the tedious part. You got to get in there and pick your way through the bones and the meat. And there's a ton of really good tasting meat in different parts of the carcass. I don't really know the names of them, but anyways, it's really good. You kind of pick away and have a couple treats, scrape everything in, make sure you get all the chicken from the scraping. It's a lot of work, so do that.
I know what you're thinking. It's time to put noodles in the chicken noodle soup.
Let me tell you something. I don't like people who use noodles in their soup, and I don't care much for those people. We're using bread today.
You're gonna toast it, put some butter on it.
Use whatever you want. I don't like people who make noodle soup.
That's a knife.
I think we didn't put any noodles in this.
Gonna go for a dunk of bread right away.
Do you like the bread?
I like the bread.
Yeah.
I like the soup. It's comforting. Oh yeah, I love it. I don't know what's happening with bone marrow or why it's so good, but for some reason when you slow cook it in the stock, it like levels up the flavor entirely. I don't know exactly what's happening. You have to look it up, but it's awesome.
It's the bath.
It tastes delicious.
It's the bath.
It's the bath. It is. It's the juices marinating in the juices, you know?
It's really good.
Yeah. It's rich.
Full chicken flavor in the entire soup.
Everything's just
It's like if you had a bath and you put lavender oil in it, you'd come out smelling like lavender because you soaked in it.
facts. Science.
Science rules.
You're really good at chemistry.
Physics.
Remember
It was
when you
physics.
oh yeah, what was that?
I said I'm really good at physics.
No, but what was the situation? Like, what was the
I
context?
don't know, like driving or something, or
You said you were good at something.
I said I was good at physics.
I think it was like hanging a picture or something. Like something that doesn't have
I
to
am
do with...
good at hanging pictures.
Well, Karen was like, I'm really good at physics because I can hang up pictures really well. And I'm just like, well, that doesn't have anything to do with physics. You're just hanging up a picture. You're saying like you're good at the angles and the leveling, which is an acquired skill. And like, yes, it has to do with physics, but it's not the act of doing physics calculation. But you're not practicing physics. Like,
Yeah, but aren't I doing physics in my brain?
I didn't get any chicken pieces yet. Have you got any chicken?
I got lots of chicken.
I love chicken soup.
We're leveling up our skills.
Thanks for joining us. More to come next week.
Thanks, guys.
Well, see you later.